They sense that you've become more private and reserved, as you're no longer sharing details about your dreams, your goals, and your personal life like you used to. People around you have noticed this change, and some are even commenting on it. They're saying you're different now, more distant, less open than before. But what they don't understand is that this shift didn't happen by accident. Your soul has been guiding you to become more protective of your energy and information. Archangel Michael wants you to know that this change you've been feeling is actually divine, wisdom awakening within you. Those moments when you caught yourself before sharing something personal, the times when you felt an inner voice telling you to keep quiet about your plans, that wasn't you being antisocial. That was your higher self protecting you from spiritual interference. The urge to pull back and guard your energy more carefully has been growing stronger lately. You've instinctively started keeping your business to yourself, sharing less about what you're working on, and revealing fewer details about your private thoughts and feelings. This protective behavior is actually a sign of spiritual evolution, not isolation. Your intuition has been guiding you toward this necessary boundary for your own protection and success. Archangel Michael reveals the hidden cost of sharing too much personal information with the wrong people. When you tell others about your dreams and goals, you're not just sharing words. You're sharing the energy behind those dreams. Certain people in your life have been using this information against you through spiritual interference you couldn't. There are energy vampires around you who feed off your excitement and enthusiasm. Every time you shared something you were passionate about, they were draining the power from your manifestation before it could fully take root. They appeared supportive on the surface, but spiritually they were blocking your progress when jealous. People know too much about your vulnerabilities, fears, and desires. They can consciously or unconsciously work against your success. They send negative thoughts toward your goals, plant seeds of doubt in conversations with others about you, or simply drain the creative energy you need to bring your dreams to life. Archangel Michael shows that oversharing creates energetic leaks that weaken your ability to achieve what you want. It's like trying to fill a bucket with holes in it. No matter how much positive energy you put toward your goals, it keeps draining out through these openings you've created by telling the wrong people your business. The spiritual attack that happens when others know your private thoughts and plans is real and measurable. Your recent instinct to become more private is your soul's way of stopping this energy drain before it completely blocks your blessings. Think back to the projects and dreams that seemed to lose momentum after you shared them with certain people. That business idea you were excited about until you told someone who immediately pointed out all the ways it could fail. The relationship goal you mentioned to a friend who then filled your head with doubts and worst-case scenarios. These weren't coincidences. You've probably noticed the pattern of things going wrong after oversharing with specific individuals. Plans that seemed solid suddenly hit unexpected obstacles. Opportunities that looked promising mysteriously disappeared. People who promised support became unavailable when you needed them most. Pay attention to how you felt after sharing exciting news with different people. With some, you felt energized and supported. With others, you walked away feeling deflated, confused, or less confident about your path. That drained feeling wasn't in your imagination, it was real energy being pulled from your goals. The dreams that stopped manifesting once you told others about them are proof of this spiritual interference. When you keep your manifestations private, they have pure energy to grow. When you share them with energy vampires, that power gets redirected and scattered. Your intuition started warning you to keep things private because it recognized the danger. Those moments when you felt like keeping quiet about something important, that was divine guidance protecting your energy field. The relief you felt when you stopped sharing personal details with certain people was your spirit celebrating the Return of your power. Even your sleep and mood improved when you started guarding your information more carefully. This shows how much energy you were losing through oversharing. Your higher self has been guiding you toward this more reserved behavior because you've reached a new level of spiritual maturity. This isn't about becoming cold or unfriendly. It's about understanding the sacred nature of your dreams and the importance of protecting them until they're strong enough to survive external interference. Highly successful people naturally become more private as they grow because they understand that premature sharing weakens manifestation power. When you keep your goals and plans to yourself, they can develop in pure energy without being contaminated by others' fears, doubts, or jealousy. The spiritual download that made you instinctively more protective was actually divine wisdom being installed in your consciousness. Your soul recognized that you were ready for greater success and began preparing you by teaching you proper energy management. This shift shows that you're moving from seeking external validation to trusting your inner guidance. Instead of needing others' approval and excitement about your plans, you're learning to find that energy within yourself. This is a massive spiritual upgrade that most people never achieve. Privacy preserves your manifestation power and keeps your goals pure. When you share a dream too early, you invite other people's energy into your creative process. Their fears, limitations, and past experiences get mixed into your vision, contaminating it with lower vibrations. The inner knowing that guided you to guard your energy field is the same wisdom that will guide you to your greatest achievements. By listening to this divine guidance, you've stepped into a more powerful version of yourself who operates from spiritual strength rather than needing constant external input and approval. The people who are commenting on your increased privacy are actually revealing their own energy vampire tendencies. When you stop feeding them information about your personal life, they become uncomfortable because their source of entertainment, gossip, or energy drain has been cut off. Energy vampires become agitated when they can no longer access your personal information because they've been unconsciously feeding off your openness. They're not necessarily bad people, but they've become dependent on your willingness to share everything. And now they feel cut off from that supply. Notice how some people react when you don't immediately share details about your plans or feelings. They might accuse you of being secretive, distant, or changed. These are manipulation tactics designed to make you feel guilty for setting healthy boundaries and return to your old oversharing patterns. The guilt trips and probing questions you're receiving are attempts to break down your new protective barriers. People who thrived on knowing your business are now working to make you feel bad about keeping it private. They might say things like, "We used to be so close," or "You never tell me anything anymore." This discomfort they're expressing is actually confirmation that your new boundaries are working. When you stop giving manipulative people ammunition against you, they naturally become frustrated. Their fear-based reactions show that your spiritual growth is creating necessary distance from lower vibration relationships. The projection of their own insecurities onto your healthy boundaries reveals their true intentions. People who genuinely care about you will respect your privacy and support your growth. Archangel Michael offers specific guidance for strengthening your privacy and protection boundaries. Begin each day with this prayer: Archangel Michael, guard my words, my plans, and my energy today. Help me discern who deserves access to my personal information and who does not. Surround my goals and dreams with your blue light of protection. Visualize a shield of bright blue light around any private conversations about your plans and dreams. See this divine protection preventing negative energy from interfering with your manifestations? When someone asks probing questions about your personal business, mentally strengthen this shield and trust your instinct about what to share. Practice the energetic ceiling technique for your manifestations. Close your eyes and imagine your goals and dreams wrapped in protective blue light, sealed away from negative interference. See Archangel Michael standing guard over these precious visions, ensuring they can grow in pure divine energy. Daily cleansing is essential when you've overshared in the past. Visualize golden light flowing through your energy field, clearing away any lingering effects of previous energy drain. See all the information you shared with the wrong people being cleansed of their negative attachments and return to you in pure form. Signs that your privacy protection is working include feeling more energized and motivated about your goals, experiencing less drama and interference in your plans, noticing that your manifestations are progressing more smoothly, and sensing a new level of respect from others. When you feel pressured to share more than feels comfortable, touch your heart and ask Archangel Michael for strength to maintain your boundaries. Trust the inner knowing that tells you when to speak and when to stay quiet, learning to discern who deserves access to your personal information is a crucial spiritual skill. Archangel Michael offers the energy test for determining trustworthy confidants. After spending time with someone, notice how you feel. Do you feel energized, supported, and inspired? Or do you feel drained, confused, or less confident about yourself? People who deserve your openness will make you feel stronger, not weaker. They'll celebrate your successes without jealousy and offer genuine support during challenges. These rare individuals won't drain your excitement or plant seeds of doubt. In your mind, though, timing matters enormously when sharing dreams and goals. Share them too early and they're vulnerable to interference. Share them with the right person at the right time, and you receive genuine support that amplifies your manifestation power. The difference between sharing for support versus sharing for validation is crucial. When you share for validation, you're actually weakening your own confidence by needing others' approval. When you share for genuine support, you're inviting aligned energy to strengthen your goals. You can maintain meaningful relationships while protecting your energy by being warm and present without being an open book. People connect with your energy and attention, not necessarily with detailed knowledge of your private thoughts. Create intimacy through quality presence rather than personal disclosure. Listen deeply to others, share in their joys and challenges, and offer genuine care without feeling obligated to reveal everything about yourself in return. Building authentic connections means finding people who respect your boundaries and don't require constant disclosure to feel close to you. Since becoming more private, you've likely noticed an increase in your manifestation power. Your goals and dreams have more energy available because you're not constantly leaking it through oversharing. This concentrated energy creates faster and more powerful results. There's a mysterious magnetic quality that surrounds people who keep their business private. Others become more drawn to you, not despite your reservedness, but because of it. When people can't predict or control your moves, you command more respect and interest. This power shift marks your transition into spiritual maturity. Instead of seeking external validation and approval, you're learning to trust your inner guidance and find confidence within yourself. This is one of the most important spiritual upgrades you can achieve. The strength that comes from not needing others' opinions about your choices is immense. When you stop asking everyone's advice about your decisions, you develop stronger connection to your own wisdom and intuition. Your choices become more aligned with your true path. Why this shift creates such a powerful presence is that people sense your self-contained energy. You're no longer scattered across multiple relationships seeking validation. Your energy is concentrated and focused, making you more magnetic and influential. The respect you now command comes from others recognizing your spiritual strength. When you stop oversharing, people realize they're dealing with someone who has mastered energy management, a rare and valuable quality. Notice how much more peaceful your life has become since you started guarding your information more carefully. This inner peace attracts better opportunities and relationships. Archangel Michael stands with you right now, reinforcing your commitment to maintaining these healthy privacy boundaries. This protective behavior you've developed is crucial for your next level of success and spiritual growth. Do not let pressure from others convince you to return to your old oversharing patterns. When people try to make you feel guilty for being more reserved, remember that their discomfort is proof your boundaries are working. Those who truly support your highest good will respect your need for privacy and space. The divine timing of this message reaching you confirms that you're on the right path. Your instinct to become more protective of your energy was divinely guided, and continuing this practice will accelerate your manifestations and protect your dreams from interference. Show your appreciation for this divine guidance and protection by giving super thanks up to $20. This energy exchange strengthens your connection to Archangel Michael's ongoing protection and ensures continued guidance as you navigate this new level of spiritual maturity and personal power. Trust the wisdom that guided you to this more private way of being. Your greatest successes await.